We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing right now, are you mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
Nah, Mr. Blitz there.
We're back with another nerd banter. Today, talking about Eternals. Now, what you should be talking about is subscribing to the damn channel. Roll to 200,000 subscribers. Hit the thumbs up and the notification bell so you can get notified every time we slap you in the face with a new video. Alright, look, today we're talking about Eternals and the characters in the movies. Can be the characters, can be the Eternals, can be Celestials, can be whatever you want. Like, from the trailer, which was fire, if you haven't watched that trailer reaction, there's probably a piece of your soul missing. Check that out, and then I'm come back here and
Should have probably got snapped and never come back. Like, if it did.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like there was definitely a portion of people that just got snapped and never came back. I'm gonna hope they are anyway. But anyway, yeah, man. What characters to you, man, like stand out, or like is there anyone like you're super interested in, and that get me?
Just putting all the trailers that we've watched before, and obviously the final trailer having more explanation and stuff. Like, I'm gonna probably go with the Bollywood guy, like Kumal's character, Kingo, simply because like this guy, he's pretty much the guy that can do everything when it comes to beef, innit? Like fly, laser beams, but he always kind of chooses to hand combat style. And if you think about Bollywood, like the stunts in Bollywood, it's mad, innit? So putting those two together, I'm like, you're using your powers to finesse a whole industry. Like, if you think about the followers that comes with Bollywood,
Yeah.
bruv, like that's cruddish. Bruv, and he's not the only ones on crud, bruv. If you think about it, like bare man over here just doing their own thing.
I mean, like, bro, if they're gonna be here for 7 foot, like, if you're just here forever,
Yeah,
you gotta do something. Do you know, like, bro,
guy.
I feel like by default you're gonna become you're just there forever. Like every generation you're just living through, like, bro, you're just gonna you're gonna amass bare stuff, innit?
Do you think at some point, these men came to Earth, on a mission, but obviously until that mission gets triggered, it's like they got bored. Like, I've helped you, man. Like, build a little village. I seen you born, die. I'm bored. Like, let me just go be the guy because you, man, are just like boring now, innit? Like,
I feel like the different characters are just gonna take different paths. Like, obviously, you're talking about my man going and finessing the whole of Bollywood, yeah.
Film industry.
But like, obviously, you've got Barry Keoghan's character, Droog, who's like off in the forest, like lost all faith in humanity, and is like just got a cult that he's mind controlling. Do you know what I'm saying?
Come to me, my children.
Sam said it makes sense. Disclaimer: the views of Mr. Blitztech are all his own. I'm not saying it don't make sense, but I'm not agreeing. But I am saying my man chose one path,
Exactly.
another brother chose another path. But I feel like there's got to be a character who's just like some nomad, just out there walking or something.
When you say Kingo's also like created his own cult.
I'm gonna say yes or no, bro.
Obviously not on that extreme.
Yeah, bro.
But you see fans are fanatics in it.
There's a difference.
They do tattoos of their superheroes, like all of that stuff.
Listen, I'm not stopping no one from getting a Cyber Nerds tattoo. I'm actually, listen, the first person to get a Cyber, bro, you better send that thing to us on somewhere. And firstly, no. I'm going to say the difference is because in terms of Kingo and a following, them man are making their own decisions.
Okay.
In terms of Droog, they are being manipulated and mind controlled. Not finessed, bro. Manipulated and mind controlled.
You're right.
There's a fight. Do you see why I'm on the legal team? You see these man? See what these man are do? Anyway, I'm going to go on to a character that's not an Eternal. I want to talk about Kit Harington's character who, what's his name? Dane
what?
Dane Whitman. Dane Whitman. Alright, so the reason I'm interested in this character is because Dane Whitman, he's like a human character in this who is basically, we're gonna say, like Cersei's new man, innit? Get me? So them two are on a linkage thing, but that's not why it's important to me. Why it's important to me is because I think this character is going to have deeper implications later on in the MCU. Like, that character is also, like, becomes the Black Knight, which is like a mantle from, like, other characters. So, like, there was another character called the Black Knight who, like, fought Iron Man, died, was on crud, like, he was a bad guy, was on crud, and then his last wish was, like, telling my man, Kit, who's, like, his nephew, yo, like, bring back, like, honor to the Black Knight. Like,
that's deep.
Armor, yeah, bro. And then, like, he's got, like, one sword that's, like, I'm gonna compare it. People are gonna kill me in the comments, but I'm gonna compare it to, like, the ring in Lord of the Rings, where it's like the more time you spend with it, the more its energy gets into you, and it's a kind of a violent kind of thing. So, like, the more time you've got the sword and you're using it, it makes you a bit more bloodthirsty and stuff like that. And I feel like that may have been a reason why his uncle then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So, I'm interested in like, his journey through this movie, and I feel like, as Marvel do, they'll put that character there that you're just like, throw away, and then, obviously, bruv, you ain't casting Jon Snow as a character who becomes the Black Knight, and he ain't do it like.
Funny enough, he's become
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Marvel, you know what Marvel do, bro. You know what Marvel
I feel like this is one of the more obvious ones. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even though, like, he might not be called the Black Knight in the movie at all, but you get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, maybe if Wifey goes, he's gonna need some sort of direction.
Oh, Cersei's the one's getting bodied.
I'm not saying that. I'm just.
That would be perfect.
I'm just saying.
That would be perfect.
I'm just saying.
Because Jon Snow is always having drama with women, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, you're finished. You're finished. To me personally, I don't think any of the Eternals are coming out of this.
Really?
Bruv, I feel like there might just be one left. Because for me, I'm like, right, if these man come in hard and set the foundation for the MCU moving forward, but they just tell a one-time story, them and the Deviants finish themselves, or they've got to, like, sacrifice themselves to save the world. Bruv, their mission's done. Oh, did they say it in the trailer? What do you do for things you love? You protect it. Hey, you got to protect it with your... Bruv, you man have been living for 7,000 years. What are you man doing it?
You know
they gotta go.
You know what? Speaking of that,
someone's in the comments like, Joe wants to kill everyone. It would actually
be mad if Pastos, like, when this whole ordeal was done, Pastor ends up going to Wakanda.
Nah, he's got
I'm just saying that based on what you said, because, you know, at the end of Black Panther, and these lot were like, oh, like, what you man got to offer? Like, you know, some third world country. And now, by this time, these lot discover Wakanda, and Wakanda's under siege or something, because, like, everybody was trying to come to Wakanda for stuff like. And
these men got too much power, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just power.
I'm just saying. For me, if anyone was to survive, it would be Fastos, and he'll go retire.
No,
the thing is, he doesn't need. For me, he doesn't need to survive because already's got Wakanda. Like Wakanda, like, because listen, I'm a heavily believer in what's his name? Pastos. Him. Yeah. I feel like
Fastos.
I feel like he created Wakanda, innit? Or he had major implications in the creation of Wakanda, whatever.
And vibranium, like
all of that. All of their technology, I believe, derives from him. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, he doesn't need to survive. Like, he can just be gone. But just knowing that, this is like a forefather of the thing, I think should be enough, innit? But, bruv, have you...
I got a lot.
I'm talking about cult leaders and that.
It's kind of funny, always the stuff you guys are kind of saying. Like, it seems like everyone's just gonna have a tragic story by the end because.
Go.
That's the thing. Back then, going is kind of mad because I want to touch on like Ikaris. Like, even his name is coming from a Greek mythology about that guy flying too close to the sun.
He's finished.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already a finished guy. And seen from the trailer, he also seems like almost one of the most powerful, but he isn't the most powerful, what we call it, Eternal there is. So it's kind of funny how they were training him as some kind of Superman kind of dude. He has this cosmic energy, he could just expel using even just like healing himself, using it as powers or super strength and flight. But yet, his name is Ikaris, which is just known to be someone that's just going to have a doomed
existence.
Yeah.
Bro, but the thing is,
you know what? You just mentioned, what you say, Greek.
Yeah.
Isn't what happened in Greece? In Greece, they showed here something like where there was a whole destruction and stuff.
The volcano.
Yeah.
I don't think. that was-
Pompeii. That's
Isn't Pompeii in Greece? Or is that like that's around that area?
pretty.
but where the explosion was, that was the volcano was. That was on an island.
Right.
That I don't think it's the
Pompeii,
same.
Pompeii is an island, no? That's why everybody got murked.
So they couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they couldn't go anywhere,
I
fam.
think is it Cyprus or something?
Yeah, it's like one of them Greek islands, isn't it?
a Greek island, yeah.
them man couldn't go
Geography with
anywhere.
the cyber nerds.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
mad
But
like that.
I think it's interesting because like obviously he looks like he's running things. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know because obviously in one trailer he's with Cersei all the time, and in this new trailer she's with Jon Snow,
Yeah,
innit?
right,
Or Black
yeah.
Knight. So like, bruv.
And that's what I was saying about the whole tragedy thing. You're saying man's gonna become the Black Knight, he's gonna start becoming bloodthirsty.
Yeah, bro, 'cause
then
the
you got Ikaris, man's just lost his whole relationship.
I think
Bro.
everyone's finished.
Druids out here
Except-
trying to control mankind.
Except for
Who's
Kit's
this
character,
shit?
I think everyone's except for the Black Knight. I
Right.
think everyone's finished.
Okay.
I feel like maybe if one Eternal makes it up, they're leaving a like. No, I don't feel like these men can be left on a
And
planet.
even Athena or something, she goes with the deviant, the celestial that comes down and be like, I want one of these guys. She's like, she's turning sides. She's
Oh
a
yeah,
warrior.
yeah, she was in a cave with a deviant.
Yeah.
She's the one spot. But you know what I just peeped, yeah? Icaris was in like we saw bare times with Cersei. Now they're not together anymore. He loses her. He loses his people because remember they said on the trailer, oh like we'll die for what we care, like for our people. He loses both of them, yeah, because clearly you see the destruction. Man, just they're not doing anything. Then on the trailer, my man is like, oh, like where we've like he don't know like the girls who was it?
Ajax.
Yeah,
Ajax,
she's
sorry,
explaining
Ajax.
to him what's happened. So he must have bust case like he's like heartbroken. He's
He already said he flew to. He's finished.
Like-
Something's going on with him for sure.
yeah, bro. Like, cause man's losing love.
That's what I'm
Love
saying. I
people,
mean, he
like,
got
he's-
snapped, or like you say, man just went out to the universe
I think
again.
no. I thought at first he got snapped, but now putting two and two together, like from what you're saying, to me it's like, yo, this man was just finished, like internally.
Man sat in a cave for 1,000 years.
Yeah, man. Man just, bro, he was done with it, bro.
Oi,
Love
look.
it, love it.
You know what you don't need to do? Jump in the comment section below and let us know how finished you think Ikaris is.
Yeah.
Your views on Sam trying to start a cult.
Mad
Do you get me?
I
And
thought this time this was kind of cold.
nah, no. Disclaimer, the views of Geek Sensei are all his own. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no manipulation, like you man have got free will to do it. And you know what you should use your free will to do? Subscribe to the damn... Bro, if this was a cult, you think we would have 1 million subscribers?
Yeah, but we're small.
Oh, we're growing.
Yeah, we're growing, and we don't
Disclaimer.
we don't use
Disclaimer.
powers. We don't
Disclaimer.
use powers.
Disclaimer.
You know what I'm saying? People just come to us because
Disclaimer.
you know who we are.
All his views are his own. Guys, subscribe to the channel, please, so we can get this cult moving. Hit the thumbs up, and if you want more nerd banter, go in the comment section below and say more nerd banter. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Maybe your GS.
Mr. Blitz.
We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Bye.